You know, I can already hear y'all saying, what, another coin video? Yes, another coin video. This one is gonna be awesome. I promise I'm gonna turn at least half of you into coin collectors if you keep watching my videos. There's so many layers to this that I barely know where to start. So I guess let's get this out of the package. An eBay seller named Tipsico Coin LLC sold me this 1830 capped bust half dollar. And if they watch this video, they're going to experience some serious regret how they priced this thing. I'm not usually a half dollar guy, but you're going to see why I like this one. Someone has very skillfully carved A.M. Ball, born February 6th, onto this 1830 half dollar. Spoiler alert, I found out who those initials belong to, and more importantly, who engraved them. I don't know if people just lack the curiosity to look into these things, or maybe they don't know about Google, because a simple Google search led me directly to Alvin M. Ball, born February 6th in 1830. So Alvin was born to Calvin S. Ball and his wife Adeline. Now you chuckle because Calvin had a son and named him Alvin. Like, how original. I guess at least he didn't name the kid after himself. But wait, because he did that too. Because Alvin had a younger brother named Calvin. Alvin and Calvin. Remember his brother Calvin, because later on in the story, some of you might realize that you already knew about him. Now, I don't want to give away the punchlines to this too quickly. There are fantastic discoveries, whether you go up the family tree or down the family tree. But I guess a good place to start is with Calvin Ball's grandfather, Major Lebbeus Ball. He was born in 1738 and he fought in the Revolutionary War. That's pretty cool. He was wounded in 1777 and honorably discharged. I'm going to come back to this man, Lebbeus Ball, in a few moments because his family tree has enormous impact on world history that goes far beyond him fighting off the redcoats. But first, I want to tell you more about Calvin S. Ball, his grandson. Calvin Ball was a silversmith as seen in this beautifully carved half dollar. You don't just, like, as a normal person, carve a coin and get it to look this good. Oftentimes silversmiths and jewelers did this. He passed this art of silversmithing on to his son, Calvin Jr., who became a prominent jeweler in the Syracuse, New York area. He sold jewelry, he sold silverware, he fixed watches and clocks, along with his business partner, Seymour H. Stone. This is the point where some of y'all who share my love of counterstamp coins, the light bulbs are going off in your head, because there's no doubt that you've seen a Stone and Ball stamped coin. You might even have one in your collection. Here's mine. The host coin. It's a seeded Liberty quarter. It almost could not be in worse shape, but I love it because it has the secondary Syracuse, New York stamp. A lot of the Stone and Ball coins are missing that. They were in business from 1853 to 1869, and you can roughly guesstimate where your stamp was in that time by looking at the L's in Ball. Because early on, the die that they were using to stamp the coins broke, leaving the stem off of the last L. Later on, the second stem also broke, so neither of the L's had stems. My coin seems to be right in the middle because it has one good L. Here's an earlier example of a coin with both intact. So right there, the fact that this coin is the quintessential Stone and Ball collector's dream piece, that's enough for me to be over the moon excited. But there's more. Let's revisit Calvin's grandfather, Major Lebbeus Ball. He was married to a lady, get this, named Thankful Ball. Her maiden name was Stowe, just happens to be Calvin's middle name. Let this be a reminder of the impact that we can have on the world simply by starting a family, having children, raising good kids. Up until this point in the story, we've been following the family line of their son. But if you go back and instead follow the family line of their daughter Elizabeth, this is so exciting, I can't wait to tell you this, you will find that Sir Winston Churchill is a direct descendant of Lebbeus Ball. Lebbeus is like his great-great-great-grandfather. I think. I forget how many greats. But directly goes to Sir Winston Churchill. I mean, think about that. Lebbeus and Thankful get together, do that thing that people do, and then boom, their family tree explodes out into history, impacting everything from my little niche hobby of collecting counterstamp coins to World War II and the British Empire. I mean, holy crap, man. If you want your life to have an impact on the world, find yourself a wife, start doing that thing that people do, make babies, do a good job raising your family, your children. Maybe someday, 250 years from now, somebody will make a YouTube video about you. Now, they're not all going to be Winston Churchills. You're going to get some duds. Like Alvin, for example. Remember the guy whose initials are on the coin? He turned out to be a pretty big failure. He was arrested at least 4 times that I read about, most notably for committing fraud somehow and trying to sell this magnetic bomb that he invented. Sounded like a snake oil salesman. He attempted to hang himself while in jail, even failed at that too. By all accounts, this guy died a miserable drunk. Even the lot where his house once stood is now just a driveway. So I guess it's like they say, not everyone grows up to be an astronaut. So on that inspiring note, I guess I'm going to wrap this up. As you can tell, I love coins. I love history. I would love to hear about your coins and bonus points if there's a story that goes with them. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe, share this video. You know the drill. I'll see you next time.